Hey YouTubers, it's SC7X today in our Pokemon topic right now. So yes, in our Pokemon topic. So we're covering Pokemon 5th generation now. So yes, we are done. We are finally done with Pokemon 4th generation. Now we are covering Pokemon 5th generation. So we covered Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Soul Silver, Pokemon Platinum. Now we're moving on to Pokemon 5th generation, which includes Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, Pokemon Black 2, and White 2. So there are 4 games in this generation. So this freaking generation. So we are covering gym leaders, obviously. This series is on gym leaders, damn gym leaders. Now we are covering the first gym leader, or gym leaders. You might say, what the hell do you mean by that? Well, in Pokemon Black, the original game, and Pokemon White, the original game, not the remakes. We're not talking about the remakes. We're talking about the original games. There are actually 3 gym leaders for the first gym leader. You might say, what the hell? Does that mean you have to fight all 3 of them in a triple battle? No way in hell. What happens is, depending which starter you pick, whether you pick Snivy or Oshawott or Tepig, they will pick the Pokemon that is strong against your Pokemon, because obviously water is strong against fire, grass is strong against water, and fire is strong against grass. So for example, you pick a Oshawott, they will counter you with a Snivy, etc., etc. So that's the whole freaking point. Now, the names of the gym leaders I can't really pronounce. Around Pokemon 5th generation is when I really stopped learning how to pronounce Pokemon names. So I'm really sorry if I butcher these names. So here we go. Chili, Cilan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name, and Cress. So all 3 of them have a Lillipup. So Lillipup is a normal type Pokemon with the move Work Up, which raises attack, for example. So it raises freaking attack. And then they have, in terms of their other Pokemon, either a Pansear, a Pansage, or a Panpour. So that's the Elemental Monkey, which is kind of the 5th generation version of Eevee, you know, frickin' Eevee. So depending which starter you pick, for example, I believe Pansear is the fire type. So you start with a Snivy, they'll have Pansear, etc., etc. So you kind of get how it works, because obviously Pokemon, you know, frickin' Pokemon is a rock, paper, scissors RPG. So obviously water is strong against fire, you know, fire is strong against ice, flying against bug. So depending which starter you pick, they will basically counter them with a Pokemon that's strong against your Pokemon. That's why in the Dream Yard, right next to the city, you can get a Elemental Monkey, not to use as a permanent team member, but to counter this gym leader, because they are a little bit badass, because they have a Pokemon that's strong against your Pokemon. Not saying it's impossible, you know, if you level up your Pokemon, your starter, enough, it's not impossible to beat this gym leader, you know, whoop their ass with your starter Pokemon, but it's a hell of a lot more easier to use a elemental monkey, you know, a freaking monkey. So anyway, have a nice day. That was kind of a workup. Bye-bye.